Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory is to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel here in America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures and scattered abroad throughout the planet Earth. I am the brother Kanaga Bar coming at y'all with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ. Lord willing, may this lesson be edifying. I got this article right here from nydailynews.com. You know, Yahweh Shai is continuing to turn the judgments up, that are taking place on the planet Earth, man. All right? And it doesn't matter how old or young you are, Yahweh Shai is going to punch your ticket. Okay? All right? We're in a time where the wicked is being taken off the earth, man, in various ways. All right? So it says, today is, today is July 3rd, 2023. The hopeful year of all the prophecies coming to pass. And the word of the Lord is not returned unto them void. All right? Prophecy is being accomplished every single day. All right? Because this is all the will of the Lord. All right? Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai, man. The true and living powers of the nation of Israel and all creation, man. All right? They are to be feared and reverenced. And, the people of the world, they don't have, the respect towards Yahweh Shai. So the Lord's going to he's going to gain his respect by bringing mass death to the earth, man. All right? And that's what's going to make you people fear. All right? So it says, drowning boy, 14, dies after being pulled from Rockaway Beach surf in Queens. All right? I'm going to jump right into it. It says a drowning 14-year-old boy pulled from the choppy Rockaway water Sunday has died, police said. The teen was found struggling in the surf near Beach 75th Street shortly before 6 p.m., cops said. And that's out there in Rockaway, Queens. And I'm from out there. You know what I'm saying? I grew up there. Growing up out there, man, that's a whole nother world, bro. Out there in Far Rock, man. real tough. And now look. The Lord got me serving them, man. And there's plenty of situations, that I can remember, growing up out there where I'm not even supposed to be here. Straight up and down. But it's all the will of Yahweh Shai, like I said before, man. All right, because the Lord is in control of life and death. The Lord is in control of our destiny. Everybody, You see? And I could testify. That's why I seen this article. I was like, wow, man, let me go into this, because it was a situation. I was about like 11, 12 years old, man. And because I grew up in Redfern, but down the years, we've been moving around in Rockaway. You know what I'm saying? I ended up in around like Beach 66th Street. It's not too far from where this 14-year-old young man got put to death at. You go to the back area, you got the beach over there. Got the whole boardwalk, all that shit, man. And I was with my family. Like I said, I was around 11, 12. And we going into the water, having a good time. Swimming and things like that. And then, you seeing other people go out far and shit, to where it's like, my situation, bro, I went out kind of far. And then as I'm trying to swim back, and you have the waves, push you back to the shore. Yo, the Lord had this one wave, man, where it fucking scooped my feet. You know what I'm saying? It scooped my feet. And it had me do it had me do like a 360 under the water. I did like a whole flip, and I remember all that salt water went into my nostrils, and I couldn't even breathe, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the Lord had it to where it was he sent me, he just shot me back. He shot me back right to the shore, man. Like, I was kind of like floating, but it was hard to breathe because that salt water went into my nostrils, man. So I was coughing. I was sort of like throwing up and shit. And hell yeah, I was crying, man. I admit that. You know what I'm saying? My mom's asked, yo, what happened? I told her I almost drowned. You know what I'm saying? They would have never knew if it ended up, being sanctioned by Yahweh Shema Shah. They would have never knew, man. Because of my stupid ass. Trying to, follow everybody else. Because I could swim, man. I was good, because I was going to the, the little camps that you used to go to in the forest and things like that with your classmates. You had chaperones and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I try to utilize that in the ocean, man, and that was the last time for me, playing around in the ocean, man. That shit ain't no joke. That's why I started to do pools and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nevertheless, man, yeah, I almost got put to death, man. I remember that, man. The Lord had that big ass wave just suck me in, and as it basically did what it did, it shot me back to the shore, man. I ran out of that water so quick. I'll tell you, that was the last time I actually went to the beach, man, and swam in that water, man. Hey, Yahweh Shema Shah, they don't play, man. But yeah, let me get back to the article, and that's why I brought out that testimony, man. I relate to this article because shit, I could have been one of them too a couple years back. So being that this young kid died, shit, that brought memories back to me when that situation happened to me. But the Lord delivered me. But at the same time, I got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up crying, man. And I was really in my head like, nah, I ain't fucking with the beach no more, man. I stayed my ass on the sand like ever since, But that's just a short testimony of, yeah, man, the Lord can put your ass to death at any age. It don't matter how old or young you are, man. You can get it. And now I understand, because of I sinned against the Lord. Now the Lord got me serving Him, and I'm trying to do my best to please Yahweh Shema Shah, man. So now I know when I face death, I know it's the Lord, and I have to deal with it, man, in order to obtain what Yahweh Shah have obtained, man. Which is everlasting life. And being joint is with Yahweh Shah, man. Starting with the apostles on down. Hey, I understand perfectly, man. And the water Yahweh Shema Shah for that. But let me get back to this article. It says a retired lifeguard found the unconscious victim and brought him back onto the sand. Medics rushed the teen to St. John's Hospital, but he could not be saved. The teen's name was not immediately released. It says there were no lifeguards on the beach. See? And you ain't supposed to be doing that, man. Because you don't got nobody out there to, basically guard your life. See what I'm saying? When the situation occurs, that's why they're there. They blow the whistle. They tell you to come back because some people be trying to go past, the rocks and shit, which they call a jetty. And the further you go, the deeper it is, man. You see what I'm saying? To where they gotta jump off that little high ass chair and use the equipment that they got, use the skills that they have learned to apply those skills and save that individual's life. But hey, there was nobody there to help them, man. Okay? And we understand perfectly who we supposed to call on for help now. You know? It's Yahweh Shema Rashad, man. You see what I'm saying? So it says there were no lifeguards on the beach, which at that time was off limits to swimmers due to risk of lightning, officials said. See? So people nowadays, they just don't listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Out here doing what they want to do, then when they ass get judged, what the fuck, man? That's why, like I said before, that testimony for me, I did the same thing. Where the Lord could have fucking drowned my ass, and my family would have never knew. You see what I'm saying? Of course they would have, because I was with them, but at that moment, if I would have never came back on shore, man, they would have been panicking and all that. You know what I'm saying? They would have found my body fucking dead. Up in the spirit, back up in the spirit world, man. So, shit is that real. It's where it is now, man. Nah, you gotta follow orders. You know what I'm saying? And it starts from on high, man. All right? And this is why, these people are dying the way dying the way they are, because they're not listening. You see what I'm saying? These people down here don't like to follow orders. So it says retired lifeguard Basia Lewandowski and fellow lifeguard Amanda Reynolds were on the sand when they saw the team floundering in the waves and took action. It says Reynolds immediately dove into the sea as Lewandowski sprinted across a jetty in the effort to direct her partner towards the drowning boy, she said. Amanda's in the water and I ran on the jetty, the running point. I was talking about the rocks and shit that you see that's popping out the water. You know what I'm saying? You go past that, it's a wrap, bro. Unless you a good ass swimmer, Other than that, you dead. And it says Amanda's in the water, and I ran on the jetty running point so I could direct her where to go. She told the Daily News Sunday. Yeah, fucking Esau. Fucking monkey. But anyway, it says the retired lifeguard then joined other rescuers in the water, where they formed a line in order to sweep the coast in hopes of spotting the submerged team, Lewandowski said. It says, we did our protocol, which is a diving line, the retired lifeguard described. All the lifeguards lined up and we sweep the water. Precious moments ticked before one of the rescuers happened upon the unconscious team, and the swimmers began the arduous task of towing him back to shore, according to Lewandowski. Salaki if I pronounce that word wrong. Arduous. There we go. It says he was really heavy, so getting him out was kind of hard, she said. It's a miracle that we found him. The team was foaming at the mouth. I was doing the same shit, like foaming, and I was like throwing up. That fucking salt water, that shit burns. And then the Lord had me to where the wave, it fucking took me, and I did a whole 360, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no time to hold my nose and shit like that. That shit was scary. So it's like, yo, imagine the flood, bro. That was a scary sight, man. The Lord is great in power and terrible, man. You know? But Lord willing, start the apostles on down. Lord willing, I'm of the elect as well. The Lord is merciful. You know? So the best thing to do towards Yahweh Shem Shai is please them. And that's by showing your faith by your works. You know, how else are we going to be saved? You know? It said that. Damn, son. Fuck. We got to be changed, man. It says the team was foaming at the mouth as rescuers worked to resuscitate him before an ambulance arrived, Lewandowski said. And so that 14-year-old individual got put to death, man. All right? And, you know, he was, they most likely, they had to basically had the beach closed because, you know, due to lightning, man. Yeah, and the Lord, yo, he could send a fucking lightning bolt, you know, right into the ocean where a person is at and electrocute their ass. See, y'all people really don't know who y'all fucking with, man. Well, the Lord is visiting the world which they made, man. So, I'm gonna get this. 1 Samuel 2:6. It says, "The Lord killeth and maketh alive; He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up." So Yahweh through His Son Yahweh Shai, they have the power to, you know, kill you or let you live. All right, or give you life. I should say. You know, they have the power to put you to death, and they have the power to raise you up. Okay? And, you know, scriptures tell you that man's goings are of the Lord. You know, how can a man then understand his own way? Let me get that. Oh, matter of fact, let me get this. Proverbs 16:9. It says, "A man's heart device of his way, but the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai direct of his steps," man. So even though, you know, that beach was basically, you know, it wasn't permitted for anybody to go into the waters, but due to lightning, man. And that 14-year-old kid, he still ended up, you know, basically doing what he wanted to do. But now the understanding is out there. Okay, the Lord lured them into that ocean, man. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up drowning. See? And you know the word heart in the Hebrew is lav, man. So a man's mind, all right, divisive his way. You see? And that includes you women too. Because I was doing videos concerning like this one individual, this woman from Connecticut, she went to Turks and Caicos, you know, she went on a vacation, and, you know, a shark bit her leg off. That's just one example. Or you got these people that, like Esau, he be in the ocean and shit like that. This nigga's all adventurous when you ain't supposed to be, you know, out there far, you know, deep in the ocean. And then you have killer whales, you know, fucking with their boats, man. Bumping into them. You know what I'm saying? Circling them. Meanwhile, you know, they panicking for their lives, man. So you see, that's what you people be doing. You be tempting the Lord, man. See what I'm saying? Basically, you people be forcing the Lord's hand to put you to death. When all you got to do is follow orders, man. And you will be pardoned. All right? But at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Shai directed his steps, you know, to that ocean over there, to the waters over there in, on beach 75th Street. And he ended up drowning. See? So this nigga tried to do his own thing, and he ain't know that he was in the trick bag. You see what I'm saying? All right? So at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Yahushua judged me. You know? So this is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, see now that I, even I am he, and there is no power with me. Yeah, the only true living powers that exist, that's alive and well, is Yahweh through his son Yahushua, so-called black entities, the power of the nation of Israel, us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and I, like I said before, the power of all creation, man. Everything that you see, Yahweh through his son Yahushua made. All right? And Lord willing, we are of, the elect, the Alahayim. All right, we help Yahushua make everything that you see. All right, whether it's visible or invisible. All right, through the elements, man. and trust and believe, we're going to go back to our first estate, man. But on a whole nother level. All right, we're in that time, man. We're going to be just like Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Real soon. But at the end of the day, no other God put that individual to death. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua did it. It says, I kill and I make alive, see? I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand, man. See? So when judgment come upon you, there's no escape. You just got to deal with it. All right? Because of what you did. And that's what these people don't understand, man. But the understanding is out there for you, especially Jake. All right? But really we understand that, this truth is only towards the elect, this message. All right? The things that you're doing, you're supposed to stop and get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because the Lord is making examples out of people every single day. All right? Every single second, every single minute, hour, day, month, year, you name it. People are being made an example out of, man. I just gave y'all my example when I was 11, 12 years old, man. I could have been put to death. You see? But now look, man. Now the Lord got me serving him, man. And now I understand. I very well understand now. The Lord is to be feared, man. Let me get that Jeremiah 5, and I'm gonna read 21 to 22. I'm gonna read to 23. It says, hear now this, O foolish people, talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Or read Jeremiah 4 and 22, the next chapter over, man. The Lord called you niggas foolish, man. You niggas foolish, sottish, all right, stupid and retarded. What he did was a dumbass move. If he would have just followed orders, he would have still been alive, man. And them niggas out there for Rockaway, they're a bunch of gremlins, man. Niggas all over the world are gremlins. All right? And that's just one less evil individual that we have to worry about. Now he's back in his right mind. All right? Praying for the downfall of this wicked-ass society. All right? And praying for, Yahweh to, do your thing, man, and set up the kingdom. Where righteousness will, flourish forever. All right? Now he praying for us too. But individuals that are down here on the earth, especially Jake, because this word is for you, man. It says, hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding. All right? And the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you're supposed to gain is the word, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shah. These words right here, man. These instructions right here. All right? You're supposed to be rehearsing the righteous acts, man. It says, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. And that's 2/3 of our people. They're blinded. They're blinded. They can't hear this word, even though they can. And they can see who's truly bringing it out, but they can't process it. All right, just read Isaiah 6 and 9, man. The Lord got angels blocking 2/3 from receiving this word, man. All right? It says, fear ye not me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it, man. And that's talking about the waters, man. Whether it's the ocean or lakes, the bay, it's all bodies of water, But at the same time, look, man, Yahweh Shema Shah control the waters, man. And it's under an everlasting order. You see? To where I remember, man. Yeah, that wave was so big, I was trying to get away from that shit. And that shit sucked me right in, man. Rolled my ass up and it spewed me out. So I thought I was gonna die when I was under that water, man. So the Lord's presence is all over the world, man. The Lord exists. The Lord is here. You just can't see him. But look at his creation, man. Look at the judgments that take place on the earth. Look at the prophecies that are happening, man. And these people still don't fear the Lord. But that remnant do. Okay? And that's why we do these shows and we go out there on the highways and byways, man. To warn you people that Yahweh Shema Shah is getting ready to tear you people up. Yeah, and it's hot now. Look, a lot of people's going to the pools and the beaches. The Lord's just gonna bring judgment upon you, man. Go ahead and try to go out there deep if you want to, man. You see what I'm saying? Even with these pools, they be having certain, measures of feet. You know what I'm saying? And you got people that be wanting to jump in the deep end and can't even swim. So they fuck around and pull a muscle and they can't do shit, and they end up drowning, man. And somebody gotta come and save their life because of the stupidity that they committed, man. I'm just saying, I'm being honest, man. I was a perfect example. That's why the Spirit had me do this lesson, man. You can't be playing. You can't be playing in the waters, man. With your Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Especially in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you got all kind of animals, you got sharks and killer whales and all type of animals under the ocean or under the earth, bringing judgment to pass. And that's Yahweh Shema Shah. And the Lord just used water to drown this kid, man. That's how I was mentioning. Imagine the flood, man. Come on, man. Scary shit, bro. It says, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet they cannot pass over it, man. So it's the Lord that controls the waters, man. When I first heard this, that's when I first heard this scripture, man, yo, it brought me all the way back to that time, bro. Where I was supposed to die, bro. And now I know this is real. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is real, man. So even the ocean has a decree, man. You see? Because the Lord has the power over it. Whether, the Lord can have the waters calm or, hey, man, he could cause a whole fucking flood. He could bring tsunamis to pass, man. We could just, destroy lands and destroy people's properties, destroying people. All that, man. It says, but this people have a revolting and a rebellious heart. They are revolting and gone, man. And that's 2/3 of our people. All right? Most likely he was a 2/3. Jake just rebellious, man. What it said in the article, let me go back to that. Let me see. I don't want to fuck that up. Should be in this. Yeah, it says there were no lifeguards on the beach, which at that time was off limits to swimmers due to risk of lightning, man. But what did he do? He fuck it. I'm gonna go and swim anyway. And what happened? He got destroyed. All because of being rebellious, man. See what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yo, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is to be feared, man. And they ain't playing. And things are just going to continue to get worse before they get better. These are just the beginning of sorrows, man. The Lord got more tricks, up their sleeves, man. So, great evil and great death is going to continue to incline on the planet Earth, man. No matter where you are, man. Okay? More of you people going to get judged, playing in the ocean and shit like that. You playing with your Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Whether you're in the pool or it don't matter. The Lord gonna kill a lot of y'all people by drowning as well. And this time he ain't gonna drown you people with water. He gonna use that fire. All right? But best believe the Lord is gonna use water to kill a lot of people. In these last days, man, you better consider these things, man. Get right with your Yahweh Shem Yahushua, or you gonna get put to death, man. That's all I gotta say. And that's just the truth. All right, I brought out that testimony. The Lord could have made an example out of me. Actually, He did, and that's why I'm alive to be able to tell you this, man. No, that shit ain't no joke. I thought it was over. And the Lord spewed me back right into the sand, man. To where I was it was hard to breathe and all that shit. I'm crying my ass off. Had to tell my peoples what happened. And after that I was just like, nah, I ain't fucking with the beach no more, man. I ain't fucking with the ocean no more, man. But hey, may the Lord, continue to increase our faith, because you don't know where we're going to be. We don't know where you're going to end up. But, hey, all we know is that Yahweh Shem Yahushua got us. Lord willing, we are of the elect, man. And Lord willing, we be delivered. So, I'm going to end it there. I just got another delivery. About to go back to work and drop this off. But I hope and pray this was edifying. All praises, honor, and glory is to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect here in America and throughout the world. Shalom.